Welcome to Weston Middle School and the Middle School Math Program. This presentation is intended to introduce you to the mathematics pathways at the secondary level and answer questions about the placement process that leads up to them. Based on the results of a variety of assessment evidence, students have been placed into one of two levels of 6th grade math. The data points we use provide a diversity in measuring a student's skill level, problem-solving ability, and aptitude for abstract reasoning. We also consider progress report data from the classroom teacher during the placement process. Math 6 is a rigorous course that prepares students to take high school algebra in 8th grade. The course is differentiated to personally challenge the wide range of learners in the classroom. Within the Math 6 course, we have identified some students who we felt would benefit from having some additional time to access the curriculum. These students have a Math Lab designation along with their Math 6 placement.
While all Math 6 students attend class together 5 days a week, students with the lab period have an extra period of math every other day in a small group setting with their math teacher. Thus, these students will have 150% of the time to master the same content. This model allows us to personalize the math experience for these students. The lab period may be used for pre-teaching a concept that will be addressed in a future class, or for reteaching a concept in a different way. It may also be used for additional practice on a concept or a whole host of other activities and strategies. The additional time for the lab period occurs during an extension block built into the middle school schedule, so students do not miss out on any other academic or practical fine arts courses if they are scheduled for Math Lab. Enrollment in Math Lab is very fluid. Students move into and out of the lab period on an ongoing basis throughout the school year, depending on their learning needs. I want to re-emphasize that the content remains constant in this model. It is the time that varies. We offer the same program structure in 7th grade.
Come 8th grade, all students will take some form of algebra before leaving for high school. Some students will be prepared to tackle a full high school algebra course in 8th grade, while others will take Math 8, which is essentially an integrated algebra and geometry course. These students will cover the first half of a typical algebra curriculum, along with some geometry concepts in 8th grade, and finish it in 9th. We also have a separate pathway for students who demonstrate exceptional problem-solving abilities and a strong aptitude for thinking abstractly. While the content of the pre-algebra course is similar to that of Math 6, it moves at a much faster pace and introduces abstract algebraic concepts throughout the year. Essentially, these students complete the Math 6 and Math 7 curricula in 1 year, preparing them to take algebra in 7th grade. Success in this course is not simply about being good with numbers. Higher order thinking skills and the ability to reason abstractly are far more important than computational skills at this level. These students are preparing to take Honors Algebra 2 in 9th grade. We have been very thoughtful when identifying students for this pathway, as history tells us that accelerating students prematurely negatively impacts their math learning at the upper levels in high school. Algebra 1 is a foundational course, and we do not want to force a student's readiness for it. A lot of care has been taken to ensure students have been placed along a pathway that will maximize their learning experience and lead them to success in the mathematics program in the middle and high schools. This model opens the opportunity for more students to take algebra before they leave middle school and further down the line, calculus before leaving high school. Please feel free to contact me should you have any questions about the math program at the middle or high schools. Thank you.